So if you can grasp this concept that nothing of itself or by itself is good or bad.
Yeah.
Even if you're told you've got a very short time to live. I say, oh, that's bad, that's a death sentence, terminal, blah, blah, blah. Is that by itself, is it good or is it bad? Well, no, not really, it's neither. We'll make it good or we'll make it bad. And some people will tell you, oh, I want to know because I want to maximise the time I've got left on the planet. Other people go, oh, no, I'd rather surprise or whatever.
Yeah.
So, is it good or is it bad? That's opinion.
Yeah.
So, can you just not have an opinion?
I don't think so. Well, I would think you'd have to opt to still make some form of a choice. Like when you were saying that, I was picturing myself waking up and being, you know, my day ruined from the beginning.
Yep.
And I was picturing myself thinking, okay, well, just the same way the cows just kept eating the grass, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, my daily activities, without, you know, letting it put me into my room and hide away again.
Which is going to teach Josh what?
Yeah, no matter what happens to your circumstance, you inevitably have the choice to make of it what you want.
Yeah, whereas if you go in your room, I can't go outside because
You're a victim.
I'm a victim, man, I can't, and the world won't accept me as I am.
Yeah.
There's many, many lessons in there about not being good enough. So you're going to need to be able to proudly walk down the street in a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
All flared up.
Mm.
People taking a look at you and thinking, oh, I think I'll cross the street. The guy looks infectious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because by hiding in your room, that's what you're trying to stop.
Yeah.
Now, you've only imagined them doing that, but sometimes you only have to imagine it
Yeah.
for it to be horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yep, I do.
I'm completely lost. So how about you summarise what we've been doing?
Just that when you know, I'm letting this affect me. I'm letting this tell me how I want to feel.
Yep.
And I know that a big thing that worries me is, you know, what I can teach Josh. But like you said, do I want him to see it? You know, so I can only show him by example that no matter what, you know, you make of it what you are. You got to accept and love yourself. And I guess once I start doing that, then I will start loving myself. I will start feeling better and not internalising and letting it come out in my skin.
Perfect. So I want to tell you about one of my clients.
Yeah.
As a young boy abandoned by his father, but literally abandoned, not like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is a father who just sent no money, sent no love, sent no care, nothing. Left with his mother under difficult circumstances. Mother had to move to get work. Lived a long way from the father. The best thing that happened was that the mum moving to where she could get work took him to the northern suburbs in Sydney, and he realised that he would love to go surfing, but if he was going to get a surfboard he would have to make it happen himself.
Yeah.
And so he got a job at McDonald's, and as a 16-year-old he would ride down to the McDonald's and run it all day. He'd be there at 5:30 in the morning to open it. He'd run it all day, he'd pack it up at the end, ride his push bike home.
Yeah.
Saved up the money to buy a surfboard. The way he went, he's not the world's greatest surfer, but he's got a passion that he follows.
Yep.
All that sort of stuff. He's a young multi-millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Because riding that push bike down there to get the money to buy that surfboard taught him about self-reliance. So ultimately, the only thing you can do for Josh is add to his experience.
Yeah.
Because there are those who will turn the experience, like my client, into a magnificent journey. You know that kid now, he's married, he's in his 30s now, and he's married to the woman of his dreams. They've just had a baby. Pulls heaps of money out of his work that he loves to do. Visits the people that he wants to do. Doesn't surf much anymore. Got a bit fat. Likes a beer.
Yeah.
He made it the experience.
Yeah.
So don't assume that Josh being in the position that he's in is a complete disaster.
Yeah.
He may be made in that experience. Many people are built in difficulty, you know, they're created in difficulty, not in things going great.
Yeah. And just hit me then too, you talked about, you know, waking up in the mirror and choosing, am I going to let this affect my day or am I going to do it? Even I was just thinking about, you know, I'm worrying, spending all this time worrying about what's happening to him when he's not there, when I should just be choosing to, again, let go and focus on being as positive as I can when I have him. So that the point of the psoriasis, the lesson it's teaching me is just something that can be taken in everything.
Yeah. Now you don't have to be positive with him 100% of the time. That's unrealistic.
Yeah.
A real dad has his ups and downs, but he puts them on the plate.
Yeah.
He doesn't say you can only see the positive. You know, when I was a kid, my parents would only argue behind closed doors, and it made all of us kids feel lonely and left out.
Yeah.
We'd have been better off if they argued in front of us, because if they did argue in front of us, they might have had a bit more respect for each other.
Yeah.
They might have behaved a bit better. That'd be nice. Yeah. So you don't have to be positive all the time. You have to be real.
Real.
And that means be authentic, be you.
Yeah.
And that means that sometimes you can talk about this struggle. At 3, he's probably a bit, you know, you could save that for a little while, but
Yeah.
being authentic and being real, it shows our children how to behave. And they become authentic and real.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might teach him just to be a kind of mechanical, positive clown.
Yeah.
And he knows, oh, I'm with Dad, I have to be positive. And then he doesn't bring his real struggles to you.
Yeah. Very true.
So cool with that?
Yeah, fantastic. I feel lighter already.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Sometimes we just have to turn towards it.
Yeah.
Say it how it is. We use this expression, deal with it. We don't mean deal with it, we mean be with it.
Yeah.
Be with it how it is. And don't make it into something that it isn't. Okay.
Thanks, Paul.
Pleasure, buddy.